MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Bulldogs. It's baseball. It's The Show.
Now
and it comes your way next.
Vermont Bulldogs.
Josh Cousins, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, Kevin Lucy. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, the center fielder, Kevin Lucy.
Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Batting second, the shortstop, Phil Lolich.
Next to stand in is Phil Lolich. He's got 5 base hits in 14 at-bats in the series coming into today. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate is Micah Goodson. First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, though. And
what a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Chris Aguila, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Here's the first pitch. Freddie Rodriguez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Into the box, Pedro Mora. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Left side, but well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Pedro Mora becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball.
That's a great piece of hitting.
plate now, Albert Ishii, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 2-out double, left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So here is Ray Pacheco. He's been held in check in the series. Just 1 for 12 coming in.
Pacheco.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mora moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third
So stepping in is Jeff Scott. For the series, he's 3 for 2. Offering.
That's a ball.
Here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Ishii is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now in the box, Phil Dyson. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. And the pitch. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Daisuke Shinjo. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. The 0-1 delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So now here is Brian Hong looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And it's 1-1. Dyson at second. Shinjo on at first with 2 down. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And stepping in, Andres Escalona, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Andres Escalona.
And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Reined in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Brett Delgadio.
Next up is Brett Delgadio. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Francisco Delgadio is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Now into the box, Alexi Morales, and he'll start out there. Half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Morales.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Escalona is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. At the plate now is Kevin Lucy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And it's fouled away. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Phil.
So the next to bat will be Phil Lolich. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Mora gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in will be Gregorio Taveras.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, the catcher, Gregorio Taveras.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Next it'll be Danny Bell as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Danny Bell becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. First pitch of the AB now. Freddie Rodriguez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Little chopper back to the mound. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Micah Goodson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Ray Pacheco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he takes a called strike 1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this is taken for a ball, high and tight. 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting. Third
Next
baseman.
to dig in, Jeff Scott. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Hit back up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Phil Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw will be too late for the force at second, so that'll be scored an infield hit, and there are two on with two away now.
Designated hitter, Daisuke Shinjo.
So now to the plate, Daisuke Shinjo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in once again is Pedro Mora. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
We take a look at the numbers
Now
up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Lamont Jones. And he takes ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. So here's the cleanup hitter. Albert Ishii grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 home. 2-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Up next, Andres Escalona. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. This one's flared out toward left. Lolich ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw in gets away from him.
Now back.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and touches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now, Brett Delgadio. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Evens it up 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-1 down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. 1 run scores. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Into the box, Francisco Delgadio, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Next to hit is Gregorio Taveras. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's second and third following the error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Danny Bell. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a gun in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Alex Perez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Freddie Rodriguez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bell, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. So now into the box is Pedro Mora, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The count now at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Just short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Lamont Jones is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Scott is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We played 4 full. The Bulldogs are out on top 6-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brian Hong.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now
stepping in next, Alexi Morales. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Kevin Lucy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count even at 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So now to the plate, Albert Ishii. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The 3rd baseman, Albert Ishii.
first delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Goodson has room in foul territory. He's got it one away. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Brett.
kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Brett Delgadio, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Escalona, base runner at first with one out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field, and he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Phil Lolich. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something. You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Micah Goodson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Skied down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Ray Pacheco. Popped him up. Ishii in foul ground. 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Jeff Scott, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2. Ball 10.
Phil Dyson will be next. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Phil Dyson.
Second baseman, Phil Dyson.
First pitch of the AB now. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Designated hitter.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one.
Ladies and
Josh
gentlemen,
Reed
your
will
attention,
come on
please.
out of the bullpen, as he'll
Now
be appearing in his 3rd game
Josh
this season.
Reed.
So now to the plate, Daisuke Shinjo, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. Striding in is Gregorio Tavares. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Rodriguez. Pitch on the way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. they got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Brian Hong. Flew out last time up.
The left fielder, Brian.
Here's the first pitch.
Hong.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Reed is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Alexi Morales. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Ishii is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to bat, Kevin Lucy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Harold. Your attention,
Price
please.
will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Phil Lolich. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Escalona will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Arizona. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Rolando Navar will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pedro Mora, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Pedro Mora.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Navarre, a former Cincinnati Red. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke
Now
by a
back,
guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge
Vermont.
pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Lamont Jones, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Ishii. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Down 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He
center
almost
fielder,
hits him with the
number
previous
3.
pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one.
Escalona.
Going to be interesting to see revenge at some point.
Into the box now, Andres Escalona, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he's back in standing. Two-0 count, the pitch. Brett Delgadio would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hong will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Micah Goodson. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Micah.
And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Escalona is right there, one down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ray Pacheco, hopped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Grounded to third. Reined in. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be Jeff Scott. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
To the plate now, Phil Dyson. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Center fielder coming on, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Vermont leads this one 6-2. Andrew O'Connell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Andrew O'Connell.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward the designated hitter, Brett Delgadio. Brian Loftus is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Francisco Delgadio. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. O'Connell, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. It's 2-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Their count now at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Danny Bell would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. Goodson moving to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. Vermont is out in front 6-2. Now at the plate, Daisuke Shinjo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Zach Waddell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching, Zach Waddell.
First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 to the Diamondbacks DH. Waddell, 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Now that.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Alexi Morales. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for where this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
6-2, the final total today. The Bulldogs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Josh Cousins earns his first win of the season. Chris Aguila couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us.